This year's Toronto International Film Festival just passed by, and what a year that was. There is no time of the year that I look more forward to than this time of the year. It's the one time of the year I get to go full into watching movies, meet people with common interests, and most of all, put more energy into my passion. Now, I was gonna do a vlog like I did in previous years at TIFF, but there really wasn't much to show other than, oh, I'm seeing this movie, and here's what I think. So instead, I'm gonna talk about everything I saw from beginning to end, edit some of the footage I shot, and most of all, talk about the experience I had. The opening day was a rush of emotions for me. I had just moved into a brand new place, and I dealt with some unexpected hiccups. But it then dawned on me that it was day one of the film festival. And what did I see? The world premiere of Dear Evan Hansen. Look, I made a short review of it, but I'll summarize my thoughts. It was both parts frustrating, but also emotional, and I can see where some will take a blind eye and hate the movie, but I can also see some people getting something out of it. We can't agree that Ben Platt is too old for this role. I mean, come on. But the whole reason I bothered to even see it at TIFF was it was the opening night gala premiere, which sounded like a cool experience, so I went for it. And I mean, the cast and crew showed up, there was great energy at the Princess of Wales Theater, and I think I had a good time. This was probably my most insane day of the whole fest, as I saw 4 movies that day. It started with me going to a 10 a.m. press screening of Spencer at a random Cineplex, and that part was rough. But aside from fighting tiredness, I really liked the movie. It was way more art house than I ever expected it to be, and it really took me by surprise. It was beautifully directed by Pablo Lauren, had amazing cinematography and camera work, and most of all, Kristen Stewart gave an amazing performance as Princess Diana. I am sure she's gonna get awards attention for this. So after that press screening and a quick break where I wrote some reviews, I then saw The Power of the Dog. It's a movie I would not have patience to see on Netflix, but it's a big screen experience I'm glad I had. And while I wasn't as emotionally invested in the characters as I wish I were, the movie is shot beautifully, it has amazing performances, and most of all, the production design is amazing. That and Benedict Cumberbatch and Cody Smith McPhee showed up, so that was pretty cool. I then saw Encounter, which is a film I totally encourage all of you to go into blind, and this film took me by complete surprise in where it goes. What I can say is it tells a really human story that has a lot to say, and Riz Ahmed gets yet again another incredible performance. Seriously, after Sound of Metal and Mogul Mowgli, this guy has become one of my favorite actors working today. I then capped off the day and did my first ever Midnight Madness at TIFF, which was something I was so excited to do. Unfortunately, the movie I chose to see was Titan. Where do I begin with this? Now, before you put your pitchforks up, I noticed one of the top prizes of the Cannes Film Festival, and is this quality-wise a good movie? I would say yes, but holy shit, I hated every second of watching it. This movie is just bleak and disgusting, and its attempts at dark humor did not do enough to cheer me up. Like, I'm strong with horror movies, and even I had to watch this movie through my fingers. This is a movie I never want to watch again. The one good thing I can say is I got this moment with my friends afterwards.
Oh, I just saw Titan. Wait, where the fuck am I? Wait. Oh shit, are we?
What's
Whoa.
Exception?
Yo,
Again? What's going on?
whoa.
Hold on.
Titan.
Film like pro, baby.
Whoa,
Film like pro for the vlog, baby.
How did you get in here?
Shout out to anyone who remembers that moment from my TIFF 2018 vlog. After how depressed I was after Titan, I took 2 days off the film festival and I came back to watch the new A24 movie, The Humans, which ended up being one of my favorites of the festival. I saw the play in high school, and this movie was very faithful stylistically to the play, which was really cool to see. It's directed and shot beautifully, and the writing is also super deep. And all of the performances here were amazing, from Richard Jenkins, Stephen Yeun, Beanie Feldstein, and even Amy Schumer, who was great here. Oh, and at the premiere, Richard Jenkins and the director Stephen Karam showed up, which was great to see. Then after that, I saw Sundown, and this movie does not give a fuck, and clearly my audience did not in my theater. Except for me and my friend. This movie maybe has the most dark, dry humor I've witnessed in a while, and I kinda love that. Tim Roth plays this certified awful human being who has no emotions to him, and it was really fascinating to watch. And while by the end of the movie kinda lost me, it's something I'm still glad I saw. This was actually the one day I did not go in person, as I got a digital ticket for this one movie I heard amazing buzz for, which was the worst person in the world. This movie is incredible, and I'm so sad I was not able to see it in the theater, as it would have been so much better there. Like, it's a film about love, breakups, and adulthood, but it's just executed so well, and it has amazing direction, writing, editing, and performances. This movie makes you feel a connection with each of his characters, and it made me feel really sad afterwards, which is a sign of a great movie. I love this movie, and I'm so mad I saw it online. Like, I really think it affected my experience. I'm definitely rewatching this movie when it drops in theaters. I only saw one movie that day, but it was the one thing that mattered. Last Night in Soho. I had an incredible time watching this movie. Edgar Wright seriously needs to stop making comedies and make more horror, because for his first attempt, he did such an amazing job of it. I just loved how much of a fever dream this movie feels like, as it's a visually surreal experience that made me feel so much anxiety by the end. It's also led by two amazing performances from Thomasin McKenzie and Anya Taylor-Joy, as both of them give such contrasting yet vulnerable performances here. It was also one of my favorite audience experiences I had all year, as everyone was not just super into the movie, but had such exciting energy to it. I love this movie, and I can't wait to see it again when it's out. After coming in hot after Soho, I saw two movies the next day, and the results were interesting. I first saw the world premiere of Wolf, and it was fun. It has this crazy plot about a man who thinks he's a wolf, and it does commit to this idea in creative ways. George Mackay is the one carrying this entire movie, as he gives a great performance and really brings this concept to life. Lily Depp Rose was also great here and shows she has a future as an actress. But the movie kind of ends abruptly and doesn't really conclude all that much, so it's a good movie, but nothing to write home about. I then saw what was advertised to be a surprise screening of a new Steven Soderbergh film, which sounded crazy. I was really excited. I respect the hell out of Steven Soderbergh as an artist, and I was really curious, like, was this gonna be a documentary, a new movie, Ocean's 14? Like, I was so excited. It was a re-edit of Kafka, and a lame one at that. Okay, it was cool to see Steven Soderbergh show up and basically justify its existence, but I'm sorry, I could not follow this movie at all. It was so weird in so many ways that I'm just gonna show you what it was like. Imagine if I switch this video to black and white, have subtitles where you... Yeah, let's move on. The last day is always an emotional one, but always ends the festival in the best way. The first thing I saw was the closing night movie 1 Second, which I saw very spontaneously, and I really enjoyed it. It's really just a celebration of cinema, the hard work that goes behind it, and it just told a really heartfelt story. It was a great surprise I'm glad I watched. Oh, and I did see this little independent film called Dune, but I don't think we need to talk about it, right? You have no idea how excited I was to be able to see Dune at the world's first IMAX theater, and it was every bit as glorious as I imagined. Denis Villeneuve was right about seeing this movie in the movie theater, and this film had one of the most immersive theater experiences I've ever had through its stunning visuals and sound. Villeneuve once again shows how to do a blockbuster compared to everybody else, as he just stages everything here so perfectly. Then he also brought the source material to life through such meticulous world building and character development, and it all comes full circle by the end. I am 100% rewatching this movie when it comes out in theaters, as this movie shows why Denis Villeneuve is my second favorite director of all time. To say I was happy about returning to this year's TIFF is the biggest understatement I can possibly say. I love going every single year, as the experience isn't just amazing, it re-injects this passion back into my veins. Last year's festival lacked everything I loved, even for the one day I went. The energy of the crowd, the R's that comes right before the anti-piracy screen comes on. Hanging out with people only see about once a year, and most of all, meeting and connecting with people with this shared passion of ours. This may not have been as packed of a year as it usually is for me, but this is a TIFF I will never forget. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys had a great time really diving into my TIFF experience. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give me a subscribe, like the video, click on the notification bell for alerts and brand new videos, and comment below, tell me you guys thought of the video. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video.